highly tanky offlaner, so it's gonna end up being a heavy farming lane, but a lot more aggression can come out from TNC.
Oh, Makoto.
Ooh.
Yeah, mid lane, Yowe abusing the side blades. Makoto, he was trying to play on the edge, but does get sniped, and that's a massive kill for Yowe.
Yeah, that's the start you want here for that TA. They talked about the momentum there on the panel. This is going to lead to faster timings across the board for TNC. Like, Mikado's timing into his double null power treads isn't going to be that quick, and that means even if he hits 6 at a decent time, his rotations are going to be painful. It's going to cost him a lot of mana, his right click's not going to be too fast, and that's going to hold off the offensive of Talon.
Certainly is. This top lane, Carlo, able to pick up Q, so it's going to be
just one ancient stack and one large camp stack, so not a massive amount of catcher for him. Oh.
A bit of a chase here onto Savage. Lift is there. They are slowly burning through the mana, and now Savage is getting very, very low. Great body blocks as well from Carlo and Bok, but they aren't able to quite get the job done. The stick charges will keep Savage alive here at this top lane. In the meantime, mid lane, a bit of a fight breaking out as Yowe and Makoto are going at it. The power rune has spawned up, and it's going to be a double damage down bot. Febby going to try for the deny, but he cannot get it in time, so now the turnaround is there from Makoto to try and get something going in this mid lane. As Hyde, he's the one dropping low, but now Yowe is in trouble. He'll try to turn with the refraction charges and is going to be okay. But in the meantime, top lane, they are going to end up losing Savage, and now they'll lose Q to boot. And Bok and Carlo just so effective on this offlane duo. Surely, like, you've had such a great start. There is absolutely no reason to slow down, as Q again, top lane, is going to be lifted up. Sakuchi is going to be there in 5, but it's not going to be there fast enough. Another kill to go the way of Carlo.
You want the Ag Shard to really play around here, although KP.
And he jumped on. They'll use the Primal Split. They have the Spirit Vessel to boot, and that's going to be an easy kill. Onto the Dragon Knight. The Bok taking another for himself. On the other side of the map, though, YoungGod has been surrounded by Talon, but can they actually deal with it? They're going to try with the Wukong's command down. Febby is around to try and help, but a nice balance strike going to stun both of them up, and he's way too tanky. There is no killing YoungGod at the moment. But now with that Stone Gaze up, John, you can easily go after that mid-tier 1 here if you're TNC.
Flying pressure, no Wukongs as well for this fight.
Okay, B's going to jump in with the blink. Yowe gets stunned up, but still perfectly fine. A Savage dropping low himself, but he's still going to try and fight this one out. They are targeting down Yowe. As Makoto will go for a zip in, but the Fiend's Grip is out from Febby. Perfect positioning from the Bane, and tips her out onto Makoto. Oh, Febby. He knew it was coming, John. He waited very patiently for that one. And they've got the tier 1 mid tower down now. So from that TA. And the rest of the team will make sure Talon have no angle to move their way in, as Bok has found Hyde on that Monkey King. And that might just be another very simple kill here for TNC. As Hyde has no way to get out. He's got vision around this area, but if they can get the lift up, it may be enough time to get the grip off. How good are your Spidey senses, Makoto? Oh, never mind. They found a bigger target. They'll go onto the Medusa. She's already out of mana. And now with the Primal Split out, they'll completely surround, completely block him in, and eventually surely just take him down, as Savage has no way out. Hell, even Makoto's quite low on mana right now. He'll go for a zip TP play, but Bok is able to get the Tornado off in time. And that'll be another great pick off here for TNC. This Talon, they are yet to find their footing in this game 1, Jonathan. This Storm, and that's something you don't get to say very often about Makoto's Storm, but it has certainly not been an easy time. And speaking of, top lane, Carlo's got Stone Gaze up. He'll go after KP and try to get the Petrify off, but he won't be... Oh, never mind. That's a great steal out from Carlo.
I almost feel bad.
Oh, and he gives him the voice line too. This game 1, if it goes the way of TNC, will be their first defeat, at least in single games, as KP now will be chased down. Carlo, oh, he's going to run the wrong way. Oh, he's found the vision. He gets the vision in time. KP is not getting out. Yowe will pick up the kill, take another for himself, and future team fight or a Roshan attempt. Seems like they are going to go for the fight, though, instead smoking up this 4. Or never mind, maybe run into the Roshan pit, as KP does make his way over. TNC, though, also 5-man smoked and do end up scanning out Makoto. They might find themselves a storm, but instead Smoke is broken. Great bound to strike out. They found 2 targets. YoungGod immediately on the run, but Bok, he's the one being targeted. In fact, never mind. It's onto the Bane. It's on a Febby, but Febby's still alive. still backing out of there. Bok still dropping. There's your Fiend's Grip, but there's no follow-up damage. Makoto's fine. Bok, he'll keep moving, but so will Talon. Right back in. Makoto, he'll get stunned up though. He's dropped in the Storm Spirit, and now the Dragon Knight also gone. As Talon, they'll try to salvage the situation, but can they really get too much out of this? It doesn't feel like it. Q will drop. It's Savage and Hyde versus the world, and I don't think they're going to be able to win out this one, John. Hyde to drop. Savage, he's just currently flying in the air, but eventually will be smashed back down to reality. But can they deal with him? Orchid out, Yowe. He'll get started. But it seems like they're a bit too low to try and deal with the Medusa right now, so they'll leave him be. Around Makoto, he may show himself top lane. This could be a disastrous time to show on the creep wave, but can they disable? They've got the Orchid up. That'll be enough. He's got no BKB, and that'll be Makoto gone. He does have buyback. But are they going to try and force the fight? It seems like they have no choice on Talon's end of things as YoungGod will move in. But it's all about the Roshan right now for both these sides. Just waiting patiently for one another to try and get it started. And it does seem like Yowe, he'll move in. The Savage is going to be targeted. Makoto still very patient with the buyback as YoungGod does move in. There's your buyback now from Makoto to try and rejoin this team fight. They've already lost Q in the meantime. Bok, he somehow survives with the Primal Spring. Maybe now you could move in. The Roshan Pit just taking warning shots right now, but eventually they are going to try and commit. Primal Spring immediately popped. Talon, they might just try to go for a steal as KP's in. He'll try after the TA, right in onto the Templar Assassin, but nobody's dying yet. In fact, Roshan is down Yowe. He's got the Aegis up. Hyde, he's in the middle of all this, just trying to back off, but it's not going to be enough. He does end up dropping. This KP will be targeted up next on that Dragon Knight. Still trying to fight, but YoungGod is just all over him. And poor old Savage will get Fiend's Rip here up from Febby. Makoto, he's going to try and save the day. Allow Savage another chance with that Stone Gaze to try and be able to fight back. And in fact, he's got Yowe. The Aegis will go down. And it's a start here for Talon. They'll even get Carlo. But buybacks are there from Carlo as it seems like the fight will continue. Onto Q. Yowe. Doesn't seem like he's quite got the kill as the uphill miss was out.
Picking it up as well, maybe worried about the support rotation in. So they're making this really painful for Yowe. Empty bottle, you don't have the same sustain as the Necrophos would. It's a level 3 death pulse. Every single hit starts to really ramp up. And it starts to get really painful. You can't even dodge it out. Like, if you do try to dodge the death pulse with Sleight of Fist, it still follows you throughout that Sleight of Fist.
Here we go. Jump in, Yowe. Gonna be caught out there by Hyde with the Boundless Strike into the Jingu Mastery now, but do they have enough damage? It looks like they just may, but Yowe gets the Fairy Fire off and it's Hyde that drops. Febby able to pick up first blood, and now Makoto, he is in a very tough position. He has no Ghost Shroud available. He'll actually level it up now. Just leveling up as he walks his way out. Ooh. And Q moves in with the Brain Sap to take down Yowe.
Pulling down some of that farm and enabling YoungGod and Bok to get a little bit more from their heroes. Talon is, as you mentioned, super happy about this. Makoto is just checking the camps now, getting what he can, stealing away a few of the smaller stacks. That's some much needed farm. Did you manage to find?
Yeah, very, very big pick up on Savage, but they will return the favor onto Carlo. Reaper Scythe being committed here by Makoto, and it goes back to what you